Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Dear Masteries. Today I have a letter that reads, Dear Masteries, my kids just won't eat vegetables, or any healthy foods for that matter. Is there a way that I can get them to eat healthily? Signed, Kids Eat Unhealthy, or Unhealthily. This is a really good question, and there's a number of aspects you may want to look at. Number one, what example are you setting for them? And, because they're going to look up to you as kind of a major role model. And if you're not eating healthily yourself, they're not going to want to eat healthily themselves for the most part, because they don't see that you do that, and they don't see you enjoying it. So that's the first thing. Or if there's anyone who would be a primary caregiver, or even a part-time caregiver, if they're not eating healthily, then that could also be an influence. Now, another part would be, what options are you giving them? What are you buying? What are you putting in the home? And, are you giving them the option, do you want to have this and this, or this, this, and this? What do you want? If you're giving them an option that isn't healthy, then, after a while, they're going to be trained to get a certain taste in their mouth for certain types of foods, and that will prevent them from wanting to eat more healthier options. Something else you can do is make things in a manner where they would be, sweet maybe, or they taste good. So things like a fruit smoothie. And I'm not talking about the ones you buy from the store. I mean taking whole fruits, putting them in the blender, and blending them up, and mixing in some healthy foods with it. And when I say healthy, I don't mean fruit isn't healthy. If it's whole fruit, it's pretty good. I would recommend putting in some extra healthy things that they may not taste a whole lot, but at the same time would be very good for them to ingest. So more green vegetables and things like that. Sometimes the green veggies can make it turn really green, so you may just want to make it fun for them. So I don't know, you can use maybe their favorite cartoon. Try to work it in that maybe a certain character maybe looks a certain color or whatever. So for guys, maybe the Hulk, maybe the boys would like, oh, here's a Hulk drink for you or whatever. And, for girls, maybe it's Fiona off of Shrek. I don't know what's going to work. But, try to make it fun and try to make it interesting. If it tastes good, as long as they taste it and it tastes good, they're probably going to want to continue to drink it, and they might even start asking for it. And that's a positive step forward. The last thing that I would recommend is try to only have healthy food options available, ready to go, after they've finished a really high intense activity. So if they're able to get outside and play, like let's say they go out in a field with their friends and they're playing soccer, or they're in a little league and they're doing something really active, when it's time for them to eat, if they're feeling hungry because they've burned out all the glycogen out of their muscle and they're just ready to replenish and restore because their blood sugars come down a bit after their food's gone, they're going to feel that ravenous hunger. They're going to be like, I'm hungry. And then provide them only with healthy options at that point. Don't give them any option of any other foods and get them out of their sight. Only say, give them maybe 2 or 3 different options that are all healthy, and give them to them. Even perhaps have a little extra for their friends, so that it becomes a social thing, and then their friends start enjoying it, and then they, will be more likely to join in because of that camaraderie and group dynamic at that point. So social influence can also be played into your favor if you get the whole group to do it, okay? And sometimes you eating it and giving it to them at the same time is enough for them to encourage them to take a bite, okay? So there's all kinds of different things you can do. You can use any one of these strategies. There are also other strategies, but these are the most effective that I have found to help get kids to eat healthier. Now, that doesn't mean, just like adults, that you're going to eliminate anything bad. The key is to try to introduce and to get them to start to build up to eat healthier and to feel better and to recognize the difference in their feeling when they eat healthy, and really encourage and praise them for doing a great job. Hey, you drank that smoothie. Awesome, you know? If it's the Hulk or Popeye or whoever, like Wonder Woman as a superhero, this is a Wonder Woman, maybe get a Wonder Woman cup even, or something, I don't know. Give it to them, say this is a hero's drink, and kids want to feel like, wow, yeah, cool. And so you get them engaged and you get them to want it. And if you do that, it's really going to help. And, don't worry about it being the healthiest thing ever. That's not the key right now. The key is to get them on the path to, doing something healthier. Then you can keep modifying just small increments to improve if you want to make it healthier and healthier, whatever the case is. But number one is to start them on that path. So I hope that helps. Hope that answers your question. If anyone has any other questions, feel free. Come on to dearmasteries.com, send us a message, and if selected, we'll put you here on the blog. Thanks very much. If anyone has another question, let me know. Go on to masteries.com if you need help with anything specific. I have coaching, consulting, and other training programs, actually, that you can download or stream and can help you out tremendously. So thanks for joining. We'll see you tomorrow.